Welcome to another Transformers Fridays. I am the Geek, and I am very tired. But today, we're taking a look at my favorite Transformers character ever. We are taking a look at Masterpiece Hot Rod. I will never call him Rodimus. Right now, he's Hot Rod. Later, he can be Rodimus Prime, that's fine, but he's Hot Rod. I don't give a damn what Hot Rod Magazine or whoever said no more Hot Rod said. He's Hot Rod to me. That's who he's always going to be. So, let's just take a look. Okay guys, here's Hot Rod in vehicle form. He's a masterpiece, so he's going to look awesome no matter what he does. Now, I have problems with him in vehicle form mostly because for a masterpiece it shouldn't be hard to transform these guys, but Hot Rod has always been trouble for me, at least this version, because I don't know if you can tell very well, but these flaps don't want to come down like they should. And then you can see the separation between the arm and the windshield. Now the problem with this is something between the legs and the arms and the rest of the transformation, something's not fitting properly, and I don't know if I'm just not figuring it out or if this is a poorly made Transformer. I want to believe it's just me not figuring it out, because Hot Rod has been my favorite character of all time, with the exception of Bumblebee from the original cartoon, and that's more of a character thing than a figure thing. If it's vehicle-wise, Hot Rod blows Bumblebee out of the water, but this side is even worse than the other side, because I just can't get them to lock in place like they're supposed to. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't. The instructions are no help, because the instructions can't really decide to be helpful or not. And see, that just popped out. But other than that, this is an awesome figure. I can't say it's my favorite. I really want to, but I just can't, because the transformation is a deal breaker for me. But that's just him in vehicle mode, and the arms are really the only problem here, at least cosmetically. When transforming him, that's my biggest problem. I'm always afraid to put him into vehicle mode because it's just such a colossal hassle to do. I can't remember last time I had him in vehicle mode before making this video. And yeah, I don't know. But I guess before I forget, we should show what he can do in vehicle mode. We got this little flap on his engine, and this engine is like, you can push it down or up or whatever, and I don't really understand why that's an option, but it is cool because we can take his weapons. I like to take the Target Master and lock that in there, but this is another problem because it's supposed to fit in there snugly, and I don't know, again, if I'm just doing it wrong, but it does not. I can't get it to fit in snugly. I can get it to rest there. Maybe if I push this in, actually. Yeah, it won't stay pushed in, but we'll just try to rest it there. And if you just rest it there and not move it, it's fine. It looks pretty cool, but it falls out almost immediately because it's not. There's nothing holding it there. It's just, it'll sit there. Yay! It sits in place, but it's not snug. It's not holding it. It's just there. But that's him in vehicle mode. Let's take a look at robot mode. Okay guys, here's Hot Rod with his Target Master companion, Offshoot. Now, we saw Offshoot in gun mode while Hot Rod was in vehicle mode. We'll get a better shot of Offshoot a little bit later. Well, right now we're going to focus on Hot Rod. So he's wielding two of his weapons, and he's got some other ones, and we're going to focus on that in a little bit, probably when we take a closer look at Offshoot as well. I love this guy as robot mode. He's awesome. He's a perfect example of a masterpiece figure. These two weapons he's holding, they're both just regular guns, but they morph into one regular gun, and I'm going to show you how that works again a little bit later. But there's so much going on with Rodimus, and it's so, I don't know how to word it. Like, all I can do in this shot right this second is just show it to you like this. But as I get on with it, I'll be able to show you in more detail what I'm talking about. He's pretty durable. He's got the die-cast metal going. One of his legs I broke during my first attempt at transforming him. So, I'll show you. This flap comes off really easy because it broke. But it's really just cosmetic. If I want to display him, all I have to do is set it back on him and he's fine. It'll hold. Gluing it is not an option, obviously, because that piece needs to be able to move. So, when I go to transform him, I just take it off and put it back on. It's easier to do in robot mode than in vehicle mode. But it's Hot Rod. I love this guy so much. And he's got a lot of features, and we're going to go into that in a minute. So that's Hot Rod, and let's go ahead and take a look at his features. Okay guys, we got Offshoot here. He is the Target Master figure. I don't know if that's the original character's name or not, I don't know, but originally Hot Rod was a Target Master. And keeping that tradition, we got this little guy who transforms into his gun, which I love that they're reminding you of the old school ideas. It makes me really, really want a Headmaster Masterpiece figure. Wouldn't it? Forgetting how much it would cost, imagine how awesome it would be to get a Masterpiece Fortress Maximus. But yeah, that would be awesome, but expensive. We would never be able to afford it. But yeah, anyway, this is Offshoot. He's awesome. We're going to set him aside. And now we got Hot Rod. So let's bring him in. Well, first, let's take a look at his two guns. I'll take these out. Okay, we got these two weapons. We got this bulkier one and then this little finned one. And the way these work, they merge together like that. And I love how these fins spring out. They're kind of fragile, so you don't want to mess too much with it. But I think this is an homage to turn the two weapons into one big one for when he morphs into Rodimus Prime. Now, little kind of bit of history is that they released Hot Rod and Rodimus Prime in the same wave. Now, sadly, this is the Toys R Us US release of Rodimus Prime, which means he did not come with the trailer. If anybody wants to hook me up with the trailer, I'll do a follow-up episode, and I would really, really appreciate getting his trailer. But we have no trailer, so let's just get into Hot Rod turning into Rodimus Prime. So anyway, in a few minutes I'll show you a photo that will be our kind of transition from Hot Rod to Rodimus Prime. But first we're going to show off a little more of the features. First we got his head visor. Now, right now, you can see it's just regular Rodimus Prime, or Hot Rod, excuse me. But he's got these little circle pieces on his head. Now those turn. If you get a good enough grip, turn it forward, and his head is moving. So I'm going to go like this. And I'm sorry, we're not getting a good view of this. Let's try the other side. It's just not wanting to work. So that's how he looks with the visor up. Now, I think I can bring the visor back up easier. Just jam it up there. There. Okay. So, see if I can do it again. And yeah, it's working a little better, but it's still not coming out all the way. Oh, there we go. I kind of fixed it. So yeah, he's got that visor from that scene in the movie where he was able to look. And I don't know if this is meant to be an homage to that scene from the movie, or if this is meant to look like another leader that was once seen in the footage where you're going through the Matrix, when Prime went into the Matrix during that Return of Optimus Prime two-parter episode. But there's more to this than meets the eye. No pun intended. Hot Rod's chest opens, and we have this tiny, teeny, weeny little Matrix inside, which will come out. And yeah, that's cool and everything. But that's not the Matrix we came here to see. We'll just pretend that is something else, which I will show you in a minute. First, we've got two more things to show on Hot Rod. So I'm going to put his visor up, and then let's take a look at what else I can show. Okay guys, this is the last thing I want to show you before I show you the big special reveal, which really isn't that special, but it's awesome just to see in a figure. In accordance with being a Masterpiece figure, he's got to have a lot of awesome stuff going for him. So the other awesome stuff he's got going for him is he's got the blowtorch and the buzzsaw that we saw him use in the movies. Now, this is really awesome, in my opinion. I probably would not display him with one or the other, maybe the buzzsaw, but it's just awesome to see that he has those. So, that was it for that. Now, let's show you what else you can do. I'll show you a picture, and then I'll show you what that explains. You got the touch. You got the Arise, Rodimus Prime. Optimus. Okay, guys, if you couldn't figure out, Hot Rod transforms into Rodimus Prime in this figure, which honestly is a huge deal in forms of transformation. Sadly, there's really not much of a change. I think there's a route to make him a little taller. I'm not going to check the instructions because it's really not noticeable. The only real change is his faceplate. Now, I'm going to show you how that works, which is why he's in Hot Rod mode right now. We're do it from the side. Basically, yank the helmet piece up a little bit, and the second head shows up. And we push that first head back as far back as we can in the helmet, and then just... of course, it's not working for me now. This was working before. Let's try pushing that helmet back a little again. Why is this not working now? Okay, partly just jam it in there. But, I think that's as good as we're gonna get it. So now he is turned old looking and leadershipy. But that's Hot Rod / Rodimus Prime masterpiece, and I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoy the character. Or if you enjoy it a tenth as much as I enjoy this character, then you've enjoyed this at all. And I hope I didn't break. Oh, no, he's okay. Okay, guys, that's it for Rodimus Prime now, I guess. I turned it back into Hot Rod, I don't care. If you want to hear more fun videos and articles and all that stuff about comic books, toys, video games, all sorts of fun, nerd, geek, whatever stuff, come check us out at thepopculturenetwork.com. I once again want to throw out a huge thank you to the guys at PCN for letting me put my own show on there, but I will shut up about that because I need to stop writing about my own show. If you want to talk to me or Dirt on Twitter, you can find us both on there. Dirt is at PCN_Dirt. I'm at OneGeekOfMany. You can call us at our 24-hour voicemail hotline. Leave messages, leave requests, leave responses to videos. Like if you like this video or you don't, or any other, give us a call. 1-217-953-4025 is the number. And I'm really wanting to hear what you guys have to say about whatever. I guess for this, Transformers would be the thing that I would be able to respond to. If there's something else you want to see reviewed, leave a message for Dirt or Killin or anybody else, or maybe I'll cover it on my own show later. That's a whole other can of beans right there. If you want to talk to other fans of all things nerdy, and ourselves, like me and Dirt and whoever, check out jointheforums.com. There's plenty of stuff going on in there, plenty of people on there to talk to. It's tons of fun. If you want to check out more of what I do, you can check me out on YouTube or on the Pop Culture Network. I've only got one episode on PCN, but I've got 48 episodes right now on YouTube, so check me out at youtube.com/thegeekreviews. And that's it for me for today, so until next time, this is The Geek saying, good journey.